What's up, guys? I'm Angus and he's Dave.
Yeah, I'm Dave and he's Angus.
And we got 2 weeks before we're back out on the road.
Yeah, we're going to hit Utah and Kentucky.
I think we're going to Massachusetts.
Yeah, I think we're going to go to Georgia as well.
Yeah, we got to make all the travel arrangements, but let us know if there's a place that you guys know in those states that you'd like us to visit. We'd love to go there, too.
Might I recommend not, hooking us up with one of your friends' businesses because they might not be your friends after Angus's.
That's only happened 4 or 5 times.
Just a warning, but we do appreciate the heads up.
Right, well, we got a busy show for you right here on The Dave and Angus Show.
It's Dave and Angus. It's Dave and Angus. It's Dave and Angus. Listen there, Dave and Angus Show right now. Let's go.
So today on the Dave and Angus Show, we got a bunch of shit, man.
Now, you've got a story about Commander Kitty.
Yes, I do.
Which is a dog, in case you're just tuning in.
Yeah, a little beagle barking machine.
Right, and you've set up some sort of taste test that I'm going to take today that I've been dreading for a week.
It's just a simple taste test, man. It's just to see if you know the differences between Coke and Pepsi and Diet Coke and Zero Coke and that shit.
Yeah, I'm sure that's all you have planned.
It's an innocent good time, Dave.
All right, and then you're going to tell a bedtime story.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
I'm sure this will be the last time we do it.
Well, my kids like the stories, and that's what we're going to do. I'm going to tell my Chitrens story, and you guys get to listen.
Right, in the second half of the show, we're going to introduce you to SkatCast Sports.
Which is weird, because I don't really like sports.
Right, and I love sports.
And chips.
Sports and chips together, I'm very happy.
Bread and circus as fuck.
Right, well, we were hired to do some play-by-play for the IPW, a professional wrestling group here in the Northwest.
Yeah, we've only done a couple of these, but we might do more, so we thought we'd share it with you.
Right, and full disclosure, it's been up on YouTube for a long time, so you can go check it out there.
Right, but we absolutely know that most of you have not checked it out, so it'll be new for you.
Right, so lots to do. Let's get started.
Right, well, the thing I want to start with is Joe Paige's new podcast, man.
Yeah, it came out yesterday.
Yeah, is we aren't.
No.
Will you doesn't?
No.
You are isn't.
No.
We can't wasn't.
Nope.
Aren't you hasn't.
God damn it, it's can you don't.
Well, I feel like I was close.
Right, well, close isn't helpful when people are looking it up.
Shut up, Dave. Did you listen to it?
Oh, yeah, it was great.
Nice.
Did you listen to it?
Oh, God, no. I hate other people's art.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm cheering for everyone else but me to fail?
Yes.
I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I feel like I did know
Well,
that.
here's the way I look at the world, all right? There's this one big pie, and all you do is you just get your piece of that fucking pie.
Well, you live in the 21st century in the West, so you could just make your own pie.
No, I want to take from other people's pie.
Right, well, I'm always cheering for Joe. I think he's a brilliant guy.
Right, and we know that Brian guy.
Absolutely, we already talked about that, yeah.
Well, he's certainly several standard deviations less psycho than Dan.
Yikes, I don't think Dan's psycho.
Well, you're not a good judge of character, Dave.
I am friends with you.
Whatever, Dave. We know Brian because he lives here, where we live.
Yeah, he and a guy named Zach Weircheck, who is another musician and funny guy.
Yeah, Zach's the shit, man.
Yeah, also, he's the one whose car was shot in by Brian.
Brian Shatton, Zach's Beamer.
Yeah, that was a story on the podcast.
Weircheck's a good shit, too. You should hear his music,
Oh,
man. You get on whatever, Spotify's or whatever, and you can hear his music, Zach Weircheck.
Yeah, it's very popular. He's very, very talented.
Right, so we hope you guys enjoy Aren't You Ain't.
No, that's not it.
Wasn't M Can.
No, that makes even less sense.
Why Aren't Smart is?
Now, can you don't?
Yeah, and check that out on Pornhub and XTube and all the places.
Now, it's where all the podcasts are found.
All right, it's time for me to tell the story of Commander Kitty.
Now, we're dying to hear it.
Well, I think I've said on the show at this point that I do enjoy the dog. It's a very nice dog. It's very
It
sweet.
is very sweet, very cute.
Yeah, the good Lord dumped a fuckload of cuteness into the batch when he was making beagles.
All dogs were genetically modified by man.
All right, so the Illuminati scum made a cute dog.
Did you just equate the Illuminati with beagles? I don't really know.
Well, who the fuck else is interested in genetic modification, Dave?
Every farmer and rancher.
Whatever,
dog
Dave.
breeders.
Illuminati owns all that shit now.
You're a ridiculous fucking guy.
That reminds me, next week, Realm Hollow Earth Theory, me, you.
Complete credulity and stupidity.
Eat shit, Dave.
Right. Tell us a story about Commander Kitty.
All right, my kids named this fucking dog Commander Kitty.
Right, most of them know that.
Shut up, Dave. I'm doing the recap. We're giving them Bruce as well. They might not know Bruce, our kitty, my first kitty, my bud.
Yeah.
And Turbo Kitty, the kitty that ruined Bruce's life.
Right.
Well, Bruce is pissed. He's depressed. He doesn't hang out with us anymore. He's not a happy cat.
And this is because Commander Kitty.
Right, who's a dog, and also Turbo Kitty, who's a cat.
Turbo Kitty's just a fast little freak.
Yeah, he's just making his way,
Yeah.
never meaning no harm, but he's been in trouble with Bruce Kitty since the day he was born.
Did you just Dukes of Hazzard out on us?
I think I did, but here's the deal. Goddamn, that dog can bark.
Man, he's still very young.
I've got like a decade and a half of this shit in my future, man.
Right, well, I'm your next door neighbor, and I hear him constantly as well.
You live in my tool shed, and
No.
yeah, sorry about that old that barking.
At least it's a cute barking. He's pretty cute.
Whatever, that little thing just bellows, man. It bellows when it's hungry. It bellows when it's sad. It bellows when it's lonely. It bellows, my kids are neglecting it is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, no, are they not paying attention?
Oh, sure, they're getting the good attention. They're getting the licks and the pets, and they're hanging out with it and playing with it a little bit, but they're not doing what they said they were going to do. They're going to
No.
walk it, right? Nobody's walking it. I'm walking it.
No.
They said they were going to pick up its poop. There's a yard full of shit out there, man.
No.
I can't even go back there. I'm not going to pick it up. That's gross. Now, here's another thing.
Are you just going to rant a laundry list of complaints at us?
Yeah, man. On top of
Here
the
we go.
barking and the other bullshit, this dog holes.
Oh.
He's dug fucking holes. I think he thinks he's at war, and he's building a tunnel system.
Okay.
But he also eats trash.
Oh.
He's a little fucking dog, and he's knocked over the trash cans twice. This last time he ate a bunch of shit that's certainly not good for him, man. Certainly not good
Well,
for
you
him.
have to puppy-proof your house when you have a fucking puppy.
Right, I'm supposed to change.
Of course you're supposed to change, and it sounds like the dog's bored.
Well, I'd be bored if I was a beagle, too.
Well, I mean, he probably needs more walks and more attention.
That sounds kind of accusatory, Dave. Fuck your face.
I'm just saying, dogs usually only act out when they're being left to their own devices and they're bored.
Well, the kids do love the dog, and they spend time with it, for sure, but it is bored. It's bored all the time. When they're at school, totally bored.
Well, maybe you should play with it.
Now, I'm trying to tell you something here. This is my story, all right? Now,
All right.
you stop
Yep.
it.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing about this goddamn dog. All right. I can train it kind of, and when I got food.
Okay.
If I don't have food, it's like, fuck you. Even if I had food, and then I just put it to the side, and I'm like, now I'm going to try without food. It's like, absolutely not. You were going to trade me a treat for the thing you're asking me to do. Otherwise, what's the point of this transaction? I can see it in his little beagle eyes.
What?
Beagles have big, expressive eyebrows, man. This dog's fucking with my head.
All right, so you just wanted to tell all of us you weren't prepared for the breed of dog that you got.
Shut up, Dave.
Now, it just sounds like to me you didn't do any research and you didn't see what kind of dog you got, and fucking you're not doing what it needs you to do.
All needs to do your face, Dave.
I'm just saying, I mean, and maybe some puppy classes would help.
Have you seen the economy? I'm not going to fucking pay for dog college.
I'd say it's pretty inexpensive.
Whatever. The dog digs holes, he barks, he chews shit, he knocks over garbage,
Dog
he's
stuff.
fucking loud as fuck, he smells funny.
He's bored.
You know, I love the dog. He's great, but he's got he's got some issues.
It sounds like he was made for you.
Why don't you go bob for brown trout in the porta potty, bro? I'm
what?
saying the barking is an issue. Here's the deal. Like, I'm not doing a shock collar because I'm not a total cunt.
Well, that's a point of view.
What, you like shock collars?
No, I hate him, but I do think you're a total cunt.
All right, fine. Well, I'm also not going to do them citronella collars because I've seen those things not work.
Right.
I'd probably buy 15 cans a week for this dog.
Well, that would obviously not be working if that was the case.
Right. I'm not going to do the muzzle. I'm not
Yeah,
going to get him
God.
debarked. You know, that's kind of a dick move in the world, right?
That's a super dick move.
Also, I'm finding that the more I shout at him to shut the fuck up,
Yikes.
the more he barks at me, kind of thing. I think he thinks I'm barking at him.
Yeah, you end up making a scene like 13 times a day.
Yeah, I do feel like I'm like kind of center stage in the neighborhood right now.
Yeah.
I'm already the big celebrity, man. Everybody knows me because I'm the celebrity. But now I'm the celebrity with the dog that's up in the morning barking his fucking ass off at the kids going to school.
Right, well, you've been the asshole in the neighborhood since you moved in.
Those are just rumors.
No, that's literally what all the neighbors think.
Whatever. Back to the dog and the barking.
Right.
Well, the food thing seems to be working with this dog, and I'm kind of making him fat early, and I don't think that's
It's
good.
definitely not. You got to exercise the dog. And what are you feeding it?
What is this, the Purina Inquisition?
You're not giving him like table scraps and shit.
What do you mean? What's the point of having a dog if it's not the first step of the dishwashing process?
Yikes.
I forget that you had those like couple years of like PETA brain.
Well,
you were like a PETA guy.
yeah.
You were like, I'm going to go free all the animals in the zoo or some shit.
I did feel like that. I love animals.
Right, but when love becomes militant, you kind of got to check yourself, don't you?
Yes, and hearing some sort of self-awareness coming out of your mouth I'm kind of shocked.
Whatever, let me finish this Commander Kitty story.
Right,
So,
all right.
I figured out that the dog likes treats. Every time he's barking his ass off, instead of yelling at him for 20 minutes, I yell at him for 10 minutes, and then I remember there's treats. I grab the treats. I say, hey, get some treats. He shuts the fuck up for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, I rinse and repeat.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Not really, because I'm not home all the time.
Right.
And when I'm gone, apparently the neighbors are just getting bombarded by this dog.
I mean, I'm bombarded the moment I get home until the moment I leave my house, so yeah.
Right, so besides all those things that I listed, folks, if you guys got some ideas, you got to send me some ideas, man. You got to help put Angus out.
Well, what is your dog barking at?
Well, in the house, he just stares out the window and barks his fucking ass off at the squirrels, and then when he's outside, he's barking his fucking ass off at the squirrels.
It's so weird to say this, but squirrels really are the bane of your existence, aren't they?
They just instinctively know how to push my buttons. I don't know why.
Well, you had that pet squirrel Nutsy for a while.
Nutsy broke my heart, man.
It's been downhill since there.
All right, info@SkatCast.com. Let us know if you got some ideas on the barking.
Well, you haven't even asked me. I got some ideas for you.
I'm not going to send it out for spa treatment, Dave.
Well, I got a few ideas for you.
All right.
Go find out what it's barking at.
Squirrel.
If it's a squirrel's inside, it's looking out a window. Close a fucking window. Yeah, but you got the right idea with the treats.
Yeah, we got to do it every time, and that's going to take forever.
Well, I mean, having a beagle isn't the easiest kind of dog to have.
Whatever, Dr. Douche Little.
Angus, you grew up with
A
dogs.
billion dogs, yes.
Labs are trained that way.
Yeah, well, my dad's labs, labs are trained in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, to teach a Labrador retriever how to play fetch,
Yeah.
you're like, here, toss that. Come here. Okay, you get it? And it's done.
Yeah.
That labs just want to please so much.
Yeah, it does seem
But
like
this beagle's obstinate, man.
Right.
Beagles are fucking stubborn.
All right, well, you've been ranting about your beagle for like 5 minutes now.
You heard my call to action, friends. If you can help me, help put Angus out.
All right, well, I see the taste test has been set up here.
Yeah, man, it's just an innocent little taste test. I want to see if you really can tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi and all them motherfucking things.
Okay, are you going to take the test?
Oh, no, and Angus doesn't test.
I mean, you don't test.
Angus achieves precisely what he means to, and tests are in the Angus Angus's way.
That makes 0 sense.
Oh, 0 cents your face?
It sounds like you're setting me up to drink something gross.
That doesn't sound very Angus-like.
That sounds extremely Angus-like.
No, man, I was going to do this with chips, too, but I think you'd understand what you were feeling. You'd be like, oh, that's a motherfucking Cheeto.
Right, well, I don't drink sugary soft drinks that much anymore. So.
Right, well, I got your weak-ass zeros and all that stuff. We'll see what you can do. We'll see.
All right, well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be drinking something terrible. I just hope it's not poisonous or some disgusting fucking substance from somebody's body.
How dare you, Dave?
I don't think it's daring, per se. I think it's more like expressing reasonable expectations.
Well, reasonable
expectations, my face, I know. Yeah,
How double dare you, Dave?
Let's just get this over with. What are the rules? What's going on?
I've got Steve in the booth. He's going to tell the listeners what you're about to drink, and we're going to ask you, what is it? And you're going to fucking tell us, and we're going to see how many get right.
Okay. So you're going to have me drink something gross?
Absolutely not. You got to trust in Angus.
Yeah, no thanks.
Whatever. So what's your favorite of all the soft drinks?
I like RC Cola. I think we've already talked about that.
All right, well, that's not in here.
No, boo.
Neither is Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew, because they're very distinct, and I think you get those.
Right, there better not be gasoline or some fucking weird thing in this.
There's only 6 options, man. It's Pepsi, all the 3 Pepsis. Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, and Pepsi Zero.
Yep.
And then there's also Coke,
right. I get
Diet
it.
Coke,
Everybody
Zero.
gets it. All right.
You ready to do it?
I'm not at all ready to drink gross things, but,
I think you will find you will have a delicious time, Dave.
Well, I think the listeners would like to know if you also would identify these things well.
No, I think they'll like this better.
I guess it couldn't be more obvious that I'm going to drink mayonnaise or I'm going to drink something stupid.
Mayonnaise? You're going to suck mayonnaise out of a straw? Come on, buddy.
Yuck.
Right, let's do this. Steve, you ready? Steve, are you ready, man?
Yes,
Come on.
I'm ready. God,
All right.
I was just pushing the button. Shit.
Right, I was just trying to see if you're ready, man.
All right, let's just do it.
Right, well, there's 6 cans. Dave can't see them. He can only see this little black box I've created, and there's 6 little straws, and he's got straw number 1.
All right, I'm an idiot for this, but here we go.
Oh, you got this, bitch. I mean, Dave.
No, fuck you. That is Diet Coke.
Steve, did you tell the listeners what it was?
No, we never stopped talking.
Well, tell the listeners what it was on that thing, on that track that Dave can't hear.
That was Diet
Can't hear
Coke.
if he's talking. Also, do it before he drinks again.
Whatever.
All right, did I get it right or what?
Yeah, straw number 1 is Diet Coke. All right, Steve, tell the listener what straw number 2 is.
Angus is a fucking idiot, and straw number 2 is Pepsi Zero.
Are we just doing dead air? Did you do it?
Yep.
All right, Dave, straw number 2.
I usually regret being your friend, but
Oh.
this feels like even more regret.
You love me. Yes, drink,
All right.
Dave. Drink.
That is Pepsi Zero.
You fucking nailed it, buddy. That's 2 for 2.
Right, and you didn't like put your ball hairs in this or something?
David Cracker Bear, how dare you?
What, you do that kind of shit to Tim all the time?
Tim throws rocks at old people.
Right, well, you still put your ball hairs in his coffee, so
There's no ball hairs in any of these drinks, Dave.
You promise.
Scout's honor, Dave.
You got kicked out of the Scouts for breaking the Scouts' honor.
That was only part of the reason.
Yeah, I really don't want to do this.
Oh, but the listeners, Dave, the patrons, Dave. Do it for the patrons, Dave.
Right.
They pay your goddamn rent.
Well, yep. Well,
Give them what they want.
I still don't want to drink piss or whatever the fuck you got in here.
It is not piss. Steve, tell the listeners what's in straw number 3.
Yeah, it's piss, and Angus is a fuckwad.
All right, drink it, man. Come on.
All right, whatever, fucking.
Just drink, Dave.
I'm not guzzling shit. Will you shut up?
All right, what is it?
That's Coca-Cola Classic.
That is correct. 3 for 3 for Dave.
Yeah, hooray for me. What do I win anyway?
Well, it cost me like $10 for these sodas, so I guess $10 worth of soda.
Right, well.
All right, Steve, tell the listeners what's in straw number 4.
Angus sucked his thumb until he was 19, and he still pisses the bed. That's what he told me. Also Diet Pepsi.
All right, man. Did you say something, dude?
Yep, I told him.
Well, you should probably have it in my ear so I can fucking hear it.
Right, well, that won't be as much fun, but all right.
All right, Dave, go ahead, man.
Yep, all right, here we go.
Drink.
All right, I don't taste any testicle hair, but I definitely taste Diet Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi it is, David. You're 4 for 4.
Right, I'm just getting closer to whatever the nasty thing is I'm going to drink at the end of
Oh,
this.
no, that would never, no.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, let me hear it, too. What's in number 5?
You got the answers in front of you. Why do you need to know
So I
it?
can tell when you're done talking, otherwise it's just dead air for me and this guy.
This was your idea, not mine.
Whatever, what's the number 5?
No, it's Pepsi Zero.
All right, we're helping Illuminati scum sell their soda today.
Right.
Drink,
Yep,
David.
whatever.
Yes.
Actually,
Oh, he takes 2 sips.
right, well, that is Pepsi Zero, and these are surprisingly empty, whatever I'm drinking out of.
Yeah, I was thirsty.
Right, so I don't even win the soda. You drank out of the soda before I drank out of these.
I just said I was thirsty, Dave. Do you want me to starve?
Yeah, you don't starve from being thirsty.
Whatever, I get most of my calories from Mountain Dew.
Yikes.
And obviously booze.
Right, well, am I correct or what?
Yeah, it was Pepsi Zero.
All right, so in this next straw is probably horse semen or something.
Oh, Dave, that cuts me deep, bro.
Yeah, it's liquefied cockroaches or something.
No, man, no.
It should be Coke Zero.
Yeah, but what if it's not? What if it's RC? What if it's Mountain Dew?
Right, well, you already said that it was these 6 things.
Right, well, what if I threw you a curveball?
Right, I don't want to drink horse semen, Angus.
I promise I added 0 horse semen. There might be horse semen in the secret sauce. I don't know, but there's no horse semen that I added.
Okay.
You've trusted in Angus thus far.
No, I've expected spider eggs or something each time I put my lips to the straw.
Spider eggs, yeah, man.
I don't want to drink anymore, and it's Coke Zero would be the last one.
No, man, you got to verify it to finalize the entire experimentals, man. So, and Steve, tell the listeners what's in straw number 6.
Yeah, it's definitely not Coke Zero.
Yeah, man. Well, tell them what it is.
It's called bitter apple, and it goes on things that you don't want your dogs to chew.
That's right, man. So there you go, Dave. You ready?
No, I'm not. I don't want to do this.
No, man, you got to finish up the experimentals and shit.
Yeah, why don't you take a drink first, then I'll take a drink.
Oh, no, that would make the science gods tainted.
What?
They're taints. No, you got to drink it, man. You drink
No,
it.
I'm certain this is like dog drool or something.
Dog drool now, man. That's just crazy.
Steve, am I drinking dog drool?
I mean, you're not super far off.
Now, come on, Steve.
Well, I like Dave, and you suck.
Yeah, I'm not drinking it. Tell me what's in it.
Oh, Steve, you ruined the whole thing, man.
Angus, you've been asking me to trust you, and I trusted Angus, and then you were going to betray me.
Yeah, welcome to Earth, motherfucker. It was going to be something real delicious. You would have liked it.
I'm sure.
Well, Commander Kitty's been chewing up all my shit, so I've been putting on the bitter apple.
You were going to have me drink bitter apple.
Yes.
Why?
The moment I received that shit from the UPS man, I knew I wanted you to put that in your mouth somehow.
Oh, yeah?
And I knew I was going to figure out a way for you to do it.
Right, well, you didn't, though.
I know, man, but I did get you an actual Pepsi Zero. Here, man. I know you like that.
Right, well, it's colored funny, so I'm assuming that bitter apple's in this as well.
Oh, David, no. Oh.
Right, well, I can smell it. God damn it, Angus.
Yeah, way to go, Steve. Ruined the whole damn prank, man.
It's not a very good prank.
Would have been if you drank the bitter apple.
No, not really.
Well, I guess you've denied all the people, man. You denied them the satisfaction of knowing you drank something you shouldn't have.
Right, well, I hope they forgive me.
Let Dave know you'll never forgive him at info@SkatCast.com.
Yeah, right. All right, well, we're on to the next
Oh,
segment.
that's right. They recorded me when I was telling my Chitrens
I
story.
haven't heard this yet. I bet it's terrible.
You would say some shit like that, Dave.
Yeah, whatever. Let's listen to the train wreck.
Oh, but eat a bag of dicks, Dave. All right, I was told by a pothead friend of mine that you shouldn't put your Chitrens' names and faces on the internet that much because communists will steal their informationals. I got two of my Chitrens right here. They were trying to go to bed. They've done the potty. They've done the teethies.
Yeah.
They brushed the teethies, right? Both teethies brushes.
Yeah.
Unnamed boy Chitren, you brush them teethies?
Yes.
Don't give me the stink eye. All right, you guys want the story about vampires and werewolves and shit?
No.
Well, that's right. You guys are like 12 between the two of you. All right, we're doing Pete the Possum again, aren't we?
Yes, please. And no werewolves.
The werewolves aren't real. Why are you scared of werewolves? All right, well, I'm tempted for Pete the Possum to run into a werewolf now. All right, once upon a time, you all know Pete the Possum.
He's a bad MFer.
That's right, Pete the Possum was a bad MFer. For a possum, he could beat the heck out of crap.
Yay. Beat the heck out of crap.
That's right, and one day he left Possum Town. Because he was a bad MFer, he was paid to tour around the world to punch people in the face.
Wow, you can do that?
If you're good enough at punching people in the face, unnamed Chitren of mine, yes, you can.
Cool.
No, no.
Confess
I
now.
told you not to close fist your brother like that. You got to get him with the open fist.
Sorry, I did.
Also, probably don't hit your brother.
Yeah.
Well, he hit you in the arm. You're going to take a lot of punches being a Blackburn. You're going to have to figure out how to take a punch. You understand?
Grandpa says
My God.
you can't take a punch and you're a bitch. Yeah, you're a bitch.
Right, well, your grandpa's a lying piece of shit, so you just fucking tell him I said so. All right, we were talking about Pete the Possum. He had left town. He's on a professional fight tour. You want to hear the story or not?
Not really.
Now, too bad, man. All right, so Pete the Possum, he's out there. He's on the fighting tour. He's doing pretty good, too. He keeps winning, man. He is a bad MFer. But one day he befriends this badger, and this badger's like, he don't give a fuck.
Honey badger.
That's right, unnamed Chitren, honey badger.
He don't give a fuck.
And that's the first lesson of the story. Never give a fuck. Unless I'm telling you to do shit, then you give a fuck. Especially later in life when I tell you not to put me in the old folks' home, you listen to your dad.
Okay.
All right, so Pete the Possum and this badger guy, they're friends, man.
Yeah.
His name's Honey. He's Honey the badger.
Yeah.
They're buddies. They've been training together now. They're on the road together. They're fighting together. They never fought a match together, though.
What's a match?
Well, a match is many things, but in this case, it's not a thing that you start fires with. Both you Chitrens need to know. Don't play with fire, okay? I know. I started lots of fires when I was your age. Real easy to get my hands on a match and just light shit. Just light shit. It's real easy, man. It's lots of fun, too. They never fought each other, and they both climbed up the ranks. Bam, bam, they're punching. Bam, bam, they're punching other guys. Bam, that one goes down. Bam, bam. See how my fists aren't fucking... You're both asleep. Wake up. Hey, wake up. So it's Honey Badger and Pete the Possum. They're fighting together, and one day they have to fight each other in a championship. But Pete the Possum is a bad MF.
They were friends.
Yeah, fuck friendship when the championship belt's on the line.
Okay.
So anyway, the fight between Honey Badger and the Pete the Possum was really close, and it was just one last punch, and it knocked down Honey Badger, and he was like, oh shit, I knocked out, and that was over, man. And that was it. But then, many months later,
No. Wake up. You got to hear this part.
Okay.
So one day, this Russian grizzly bear challenged the honey badger to fight in front of everybody.
Did Honey Badger win?
No, he died. But Pete the Possum was like, no, man, that's my friend.
Honey Badger's dead.
Yeah, that bear mauled the poopies out of him.
What's small?
Oh, it's like having your arms and legs ripped off and like your guts ripped out. No, it's all right, because Pete the Possum makes it better by beating the bear in a fight, and it unites the world, man.
I don't like that Honey Badger died. Did the bear die?
I mean, eventually, but no, not in this scenario. Now the Russian bear respected Pete the Possum because he mauled the shit out of Pete the Possum, but he still survived and he still won.
Pete the Possum got mauled too?
Oh, yeah, something awful. He looked terrible. Never was the same. Now, quit crying. The whole point of this is that now he's a hero, man. The whole world's like he redeemed himself by avenging his friend and also taking home that championship belt. You always want to get that belt. If you're going to go for something, you get that belt.
I'm gonna get the belt. The bear and the badger died.
I told you we should have gone with the vampires and the werewolves.
Yikes, dude. That was fucking hard to listen to.
Because I'm hilarious.
I'm also just an awful parent. Why are all the characters on SkatCast just pieces of shit?
I think it's because Zach's a piece of shit.
That makes sense. All right, let's do some wrestling shit.
Once upon a time, Dave and I, we had a podcast that dedicated its time to Seattle and Spokane.
Yep.
And we own Seattle and Spokane. We still own it. But
No, we don't.
we owned it, man.
No, we didn't.
We got all the good treatment.
Well, people are nice in Spokane and Seattle, so yeah, we were treated nice.
Yeah, if you ever visit Seattle or for some reason Spokane, just yell into the air, Angus sent me, and people will come to you and they'll give you things. They'll show you where the cool shit is.
Right. Anyway, I think he's trying to set up the fact that we were wrestling voice guys.
Or what do they call that shit? Color commentators?
Right, well, we watched some guys wrestle and,
Yeah, like we said at the beginning, we've done a few of these.
Yep.
But oh boy, who knew wrestlers were so litigious?
Right, you know what the word litigious means, but you can't say economy right.
I'll economy your face.
Right, that sounds kind of gross, actually.
I agree, that one does.
Right, what Angus is trying to say is these guys have a good sense of humor about themselves, and, they allowed us to, kind of, be dicks.
Yeah, I was a huge cunt in this.
Right, well, this is professional wrestling from the Northwest.
And me and this guy are giving you the what for.
And I should say my voice was pretty hoarse at this point of the night.
Yeah, it seems like it would take great efforts to have a voice like yours, Dave.
Right, well, if it sounds like I swallowed a forest fire, I think that's what was going on.
That's right, the Northwest has Smoketober now for some reason.
It's more like Smogus.
Yeah, we should tell the Illuminati New World Scam to stop doing that to us.
Well, here's us doing some play-by-play and some professional wrestling here in the Spokane area.
Yeah, if you like it, we'll do more. If you don't, this has been Can't You Doesn't.
Yeah, it's can't you don't.
Wasn't is that. All right, folks, it's going down now.
It's checking him for weapons, I think.
All right, Landstein is in the 2 sizes too small for him plaid shorts.
That's right, and his partner, Pa Moonshine, is in the 7th grade PE coach outfit.
And they're, of course, fighting Enterprise with the Punisher guy and Enterprise.
All right.
Calling him Enterprise.
Okay.
All right, let's do this thing.
Do them names really matter?
All right, these two fine gladiators have found an embrace. Oh, a nice little muscle move there.
Outpowers him there, I guess.
Yep, no. Oh, he's got him by the back hair. Got him by the back hair.
Yeah, that's a real disadvantage, having that hair right above your ass like that on your back.
That's why most reasonable people keep their shirts on when they're in that situation.
Well, Punisher's got him in. Ooh, he turned it on him. He flipped it.
Oh, Lance Dean, he's gonna make him say, Uncle, watch this. This is going after Uncle. Oh, he goes for the knee.
He's got control now.
Looks like Lance Dean wants to mount him. Nope, he decided against it.
Yeah, they're going for the intense game of patty cake.
There can be only one. Here he goes. Oh, kick to the goatee.
Yeah, and Punisher guy is really going after the left arm of Lance Dean.
Yeah, there's nothing like giving a guy a lifelong injury for the entertainment of some drunken rednecks in their Chitrens.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all sports do that.
I don't know, those tennis players just sound like they're doing that. I don't think they're actually hurting themselves.
Okay. What are you even talking about?
Oh, Lance Dean to the dome. He took it to the fucking dome. Oh, with a side of fries and some dipping sauce and some more dipping sauce. I'll take 2.
Lance Dean giving him the works.
Oh, the full meal deal. Now he's throwing it. He's taking his trash to the trash bin like a good customer. I don't know where this is going.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Oh, Lance Dean showing his pure wrestling skills. Obviously, I think he was in the Olympics.
Right, you may want to fact check that. We'll fact check that.
Yeah, somebody Google that. Steve, Google that shit. Steve's going to Google that for us.
Oh, there goes.
Lance Dean trying to be Dean Cain with the Superman, I'm assuming it's called.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that move is not called the Superman.
I'm pretty sure it does not matter.
Now, it looks like Pa Moonshine has tagged himself in.
Yeah, he's getting restless. He wants to beat this guy's ass too, man. Come on, let him beat some ass. He's got a tucked shirt on,
right.
Dude. He's going to beat some ass. You know that.
When you see a guy with a tux t-shirt on, 100% chance you're going to probably get punched by him.
Yeah, we've got empirical data on that. Steve, get the empirical data on the tux t-shirt punch ratio, man.
Lance Dean back in. one?
I don't think you understand what I said.
All right, this is the Enterprise number 2.
Yeah,
Punisher 2.
Ooh.
All right, there you go.
Oh, nice kick to the grease trap there. The bunny foo-foo move. Bopped him on the head. Bopped him on the head.
The Enterprise has got him. Ooh, 2 count.
Yeah, Lance Dean's a fighter.
Yep.
Maybe not Eye of the Tiger.
What?
Maybe more like Eye of the Badger.
Ooh.
Badger Eye.
I have the Badger.
He's more Armadillo Eye, you know, or like the Beagle Eye. He's Eye of the Beagle.
The Eye of the Beagle.
Rising up.
Enterprise has got Lance. Lance is hurt.
Yeah, I hope that's not Lance's baiting wrist, because he's not going to be baiting for a while. He's going to be dealing with the stranger.
No.
Let's hope he's a right-handy like most normal people.
Now, Enterprise has got him pretty good.
Now, this is entertainment. Not only are they wrestling, they're having the most intense thumb war I've ever seen.
Oh, Enterprise jacks him in the ear.
Well, Lance Dean taking some abuse. Ooh, kick right to the beanbag, right there.
Well, I'll get anybody.
All right, we're looking at the ref. No call there, no call.
Lance Dean coming in for the kill here. This is where he likes to get him. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, Lance Dean is a mounter. He likes to mount, so he's mounting the arm there.
Getting control.
This is Lance's signature move. It's called the bus station snowball.
Yeah, it's even more complicated than it looks.
Yeah, it works better if he's erect, but it's working now. It's working.
Wow.
Cheating. That guy just cheated. The
course.
Punisher is a cheater.
What do you know?
Well, it pays to cheat in this sport because nobody's getting kicked out. Something's happening.
I'm pretty sure the Punisher just got away with hitting him with a billy club.
There's got to be something against that in the rule book. Steve, check out the rule books on billet clubs and other blunt objects.
I don't think we need to know
look
that.
At Dean, baby. Oh,
Just know.
He's taking on both of them.
Oh.
Enterprise has got nothing on this Dean guy.
The Punisher is getting pretty punished.
Oh, head to the ring testicles.
What?
I don't know what they're called. Whatever.
damn.
Those things on the side of the ring there.
How the hell did we get this gig?
All right, Steve's coming back. I've got some information here. I guess he wasn't in the Olympics, right? Who knew?
Yeah, I had a pretty good guess.
Yeah, Lance Dean, not in the Olympics, did take third at a hot dog eating contest in 1999.
Well, that's certainly
It's
close.
similar skills that are required.
They're asking the crowd to stop participating so much, I think throwing some punches out there.
Yeah, Spokane, bunch of animals out here.
That's a fact.
All right, Lance Dean, he's got the Z in the knee. He's got the Cobra Kai. Eye of the Beagle. Oh, right in the gravy keg.
And Lance is hurting pretty good.
Cheating pays.
Now he's got him up against the buckle.
Oh, shit, look at that.
Now, full body punch.
Lance Dean seems dazed.
Enterprise switch it up. It's going to be the Punisher guy.
Yeah, I can't see his legs. Oh, wait, no. There they are.
Referee's busy checking his Snapchat.
I'm pretty sure they should have been disqualified a while ago, there, guy.
And Pa Moonshine, he's just like, do I get to play? What's going on?
Oh, this isn't good for Lance. Oh, the Punisher goes all Debbie Does Dallas in his face.
Oh, is this the end for Lance? Debbie Does Dallas. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I think it's time to tag in Pa Moonshine.
Yeah, we talked to Pa earlier about Lance, and here's what he said.
I don't care if it's entertainment. I'm going to eat Lance Dean's family. I'm going to eat his dog. I'm going to eat everybody who knows I hate Lance Dean.
He's actually your partner tonight.
Oh, shit. I got to make some calls.
We're back. The Punisher, man. He's going right for the rib area. Not sure exactly if that was the ribs.
I think Lance is forgetting that Pa's over there.
Yeah, it seems like they don't get along, but, you know.
Lance Dean is an army of one.
Yeah, dude, he's a professional athlete. People don't know this about him, but he's in the gym all the time.
Right.
Watching people work out and eating turkey. Oh, he takes him into the Peter North. He is into the Peter North.
What?
Just a few more pumps and we'll get the money shot. Oh, no, he breaks out of it.
Did you just make a porn reference?
I have a wide variety of knowledge, my friend.
Okay.
This is quite the back and forth.
Ooh, Punisher right in the gut.
You gotta give it up to Lance, dude. Eye of the Beagle's working for me. He's taking a beat. No, he turns it on him. Look at that shit. Oh, my
Slip the
goodness.
leg.
Lance is going missionary. He's busted.
Angus, those are not wrestling terms.
Oh, he's got the O-face. That's his O-face. If I know Lance, he's going to try and flip this to a reverse cowgirl.
Are we watching the same thing?
Get in the match. Get in the match.
Punisher's got to get some leverage.
Dude, this has been pretty much 2-on-1 the whole time. And, man, Eye of the Beagle, baby.
Well, we're starting to get some leverage.
Be the Beagle, Lance. Oh, you weren't being the Beagle.
What a match, and I guess there's only one round the whole time.
Oh, and finally we get to see some moonshine
Get
action.
him, Pa.
Yeah, dude, Pa Moonshine, he's a kicker. Look at him. Yeah, kick it a kick, man.
Yeah, he'll get
he
you.
likes to kick big time. Oh, and
wow.
a choke. Look at dude, he's
Damn.
choking.
Yeah, he's not really a wrestler. He's more of just like an animal of a man.
Yeah, they found him out in the backwoods of West Virginia choking donkeys, and they're like, well, he could probably wrestle.
Yeah, he used to be Pa, the donkey choker.
Yeah, they thought Moonshine was flashier, but I think Donkey Choker kind of like
Fits the bill better. Ooh.
Lance Dean, Army of One, man. He's refueled.
Right.
Obviously not on steroids,
No.
but, you know, with some other thing.
Right.
Protein bar, double cheese.
Got some amazing endurance. Look at these guys.
Oh, and he busted all over his
I
face.
guess we stop referring to this as pornography for
I'm
Christ's sake.
pretty sure I'm using official terms of the IPW.
I'm sure you're not 2 count. Ooh.
What a match. Nobody wants to submit.
And the crowd is on their feet.
And again, some of the Spokane crowd are attacking the other wrestlers, I believe.
That little kid won't calm down.
It is $3 Jägermeister night, so so, you know.
Yeah, $3 Jaeger, and it's like this on open mic night.
Yeah, Spokane's like a big farm town that doesn't farm anymore.
Right.
We're more service industry and, you know, making meth and shit.
All right. Well, I wasn't trying to imply that the child was drinking Jaeger.
Right. Everybody knows that, dude.
Right.
Dean,
Okay.
man, wow. He's getting the beat down of his life. Here he comes. Oh, and they just bought a Toyota, I guess, from a commercial in the 90s.
What the hell?
Punisher guy.
He's
He's got the armpits of the face. That he should be dead. He's probably dead.
No, he's got his foot on the ring. He's still up.
Punisher guy angry. He's yelling at his partner, Enterprise.
Here we go.
I'm sure the IPW rules will be followed to a T here.
Lance Dean seems pretty down and out. Ooh.
To the dome.
Yeah, looks like Enterprise brought the tape over like duct tape.
Oh, kinky.
Angus.
Here comes the ref finally trying to break it up a little bit here. I don't think he's going to put up with it.
No.
I'm pretty sure that's not legal there. Ooh.
It looks like Enterprise is having a tape malfunction there.
Well, Punisher can't hold him forever. Oh, he says, fuck it. He's going to beat up the ref.
That's right. By the way, tonight's referee is Thomas Jefferson. No relation.
No, not
he
that
is
one.
Make-A-Wish Foundation. This was his wish.
Yeah.
You know, he's dying.
He's terminal. And
not to make light of it, but he probably shouldn't have got his ass kicked there. That's probably not safe for his treatment.
pretty sad, actually.
Very sad. That's the bell.
Don't you hate it when the tape gets stuck like that? You can't find it because he's got no fingernails.
In the meantime, Punisher guy is just beating the shit out of dude.
I'm kind of wondering why Pa Moonshine hasn't been a little more proactive to help his partner out there.
Now, remember what he said about him, though.
One time I saw Lance Dean holding a Subway sandwich and he punched a man with the sandwich hand and he never let it hit the ground. No, besides that, I think he's a cunt.
Here comes Pa.
All right, we're back, and wow. Well, it's over, but it's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah, one of those security guards had to wrestle a broken bottle out of Pa Moonshine's hands.
Yeah, he's probably got 2 or 3 shivs on him, knowing him.
Yeah.
He's probably got a shiv and a shank at least.
Well, I'm pretty sure that the Enterprise and Punisher guy are going to have to be disqualified.
Yeah, but that seems like they're just out for blood at this point. Oh, here we go. One of the spectators got involved, and we do encourage that.
No.
But it seems to be doing the job now.
Well, there's no ref and there's no security, really, so, you know.
Oh, it's Paul Moonshine Jr., baby. He's coming in to save his daddy.
The Enterprise is on the bottom rope there.
Don't let Junior spit on you. You don't want to know what he's got.
I don't know what Enterprise is doing. He's on the second rope now, but Junior's got him in his... Oh, dear.
Oh, the one-man rotisserie.
That's not good for the spine.
It's way better with a chick, too, by the
What
way.
are you talking? We stop.
No, it's over anyway, man. It's over. The winner is...
Well, both the winners are kind of like knocked out. So are the losers. So really, it's just this redneck guy that jumped in that's related to one of them.
Yeah, but officially, Lance Dean and, Pa Moonshine are the winners. Well, Steve's giving me a paper here. It looks like Enterprise and Punisher guy are going to be tried for criminal assault of the ref. That's good.
Also says here that Punisher guy bit a child. Okay.
That's what happens when you bring your Chitrens to the place where men dance, where warriors dance.
Speaking of warriors, look at these two former partners.
Yeah.
Looks like Papa Bear is telling the baby
Papa
bear
Bear?
that, his partner's all right.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't trust each other because,
Well, they're from West Virginia.
Yeah, Junior there's got a sexually transmitted disease that only sheep carry.
Well, Lance Dean doesn't care. He'll transmute fluids, no problem.
There you go. That's a victory for everybody.
Except for the ref and the two guys that lost and the...
And the Chitren that got bit.
Yeah, one bit Chitren.
And if you ever wanted to know what happens when a hillbilly meets an Irishman, this is it right here, folks.
Yeah, this is classic.
At the very end of this, they will be Mr. and Mrs. Lance Dean Jr. I don't know.
God damn it.
All right, there was me and this guy who sounded like he swallowed a lawnmower while it was still on the whole
It
time.
was smoky outside or something. I don't know.
We recorded that a long time ago, several years ago, but we have the chance perhaps in the future to do some more of those, so let us know if you like it.
I'm not sure they're going to let us do it again. We'll find out.
Whatever, that's the show. Are you not entertained? Was that not entertaining? You got some blood, you got puppy dogs, you got some other shit that I forgot.
You tried to make me drink nasty shit.
We talked about Joe's podcast, Why They Isn't.
No, can you don't. And I think it's a hit show. I think both those guys are excellent. I think they're great together.
Right, well, hands off my pie, Joe Paisley.
And I think we had today the very last Angus Blackburn Jr.'s Bedtime Stories for Chitrens.
Now, this is the normal kind of shit for my kids, man.
Right. Well, I think we should cancel the theme song. I don't think we should ever do that again.
Can't handle that I did something without you, hey, Dave.
Yeah, I would say several people have listened to this show want to call either CPS and or the Humane Society.
Eat a dog food can-shaped dick, Dave.
Right, well, thanks for listening, everyone.
That's right. You can punch our PayPal, do that Patron thing at SkatCast. You go to Patreon/SkatCast,
Right.
and then you go, hey, is Angus Blackburn Jr. and David and all the SkatCast content that I get every week worth a cup of coffee a month?
Don't guilt the listener.
I don't think so. Or maybe, yeah, I think so. Maybe it's worth 2 cups of coffee. Maybe it's worth 5 cups of coffee and a T-shirt. I don't know.
Don't guilt the listener.
Well, the statistical show, Dave, that a lot of podcast net listeners listen to shit for free, man.
Absolutely.
They don't even think that their credit card can be used to help support podcasts.
I really don't like where this is going.
Well, I look at it like this, Dave.
Oh, fuck.
I'm
Here
your
we go.
friend, right?
I mean, I don't think you act like a friend, but yeah.
Well, if you owned a restaurant, Dave,
I wouldn't let you in it.
all right, then I'd get delivery, and I'd probably spend money at your restaurant.
All right.
Because we're friends, Dave.
Right, you don't act like a friend, but again, yep. Yep.
And I have other people that I consider friends where I go to their businesses and spend money, sometimes hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a year. I have a friend that sells cars. Bought a car from him one time.
Good for you. How'd that turn out?
Oh, he totally fucked me. Totally. Worst car I ever had.
So what the fuck is your point?
At this point, I'm your friend.
Who are you pointing to?
I'm pointing at the listener.
Please do not guilt the listeners. No one at SkatCast cares if anyone ever pays any money. We appreciate it immensely, but we do not care if you can listen forever and never pay a dime.
You undid what I just did, Dave.
You're not gonna trick the SkatCast listeners. Most of them come from the cult of the curious.
I'll cult of the curious your face, Dave.
Whatever, just stop.
My point is, we're all friends now. 21 episodes, we're friends now.
Right, well...
And this is my restaurant.
No,
you can decide to pay me $12 a year, and that's very kind of you, and I'll cook the shit out of things for you.
I'm sorry about this.
For $5 a month, that's $60 a year. There will be more cooking, and I will be even more happy to receive it.
Angus.
Or there's a $10 a month, $120 a year. If I actually owned a restaurant in your town and we were buds, would you spend $120 a year at my restaurant to laugh your fucking ass off?
What the actual fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I think I just did a marketing or a capitalism.
Right, well, I think I just had an embolism listening to you.
All right, well, I'm Angus.
And I'm Dave.
And this has been
The Dave and Angus Show.
It's Dave and Angus. Yeah. It's Dave and Angus.
I'm Angus.
It's Dave and Angus. Listen to the Dave and Angus Show right now. Let's go.
Well, we've got some things to say about some shit. We'll sing some songs, do interviews, and pee against the wind.
It's Dave and Angus. It's Dave and Angus. It's Dave and Angus. Listen there, Dave and Angus Show right now. Let's go.
Bing bong.